Right, game 2, Scarlet Witch versus Collector. Start of the game, we throw a card in the collection. Quicksilver, okay. Flip that initial scheme, it's got 4 on there, and draw our initial hand. So we got something we love to see right off the bat, which is Iron Fist, and then I'm going to ditch everything else and try to dig for some cards to, make it so I can do multiple things. Resource cards, chaos magic, whatever it is. That's turn 1. So we got none of that stuff. Well, we will cycle these 2 magic shields using superpowered siblings. We still did not get one of those solutions. I mean, interesting. I'm mildly considering bringing out Iron Fist, but not actually using him yet. Just taking some attacks. Oh, if I have to save something, this is a different way to do this. If I have to save something, so, things I'm looking at is I could crest and first hit and just kind of set myself up for future stuff with Iron Fist. I could Iron Fist, crest, like hold on to crest. What I'm thinking is if I don't play Iron Fist, if I do play Iron Fist, but not actually use him, because these initial attacks from Collector are just kind of wimpy. Like, it's actually probably better to use Iron Fist kind of at the point where I'm advancing the bad guy. Deal with those last couple of hits that are a little bit bigger. Also prevents putting boost effect cards, into play at a time when they can hurt a lot more. So yeah, what if I keep Iron Fist? If I don't even play Iron Fist, what would I do? Hexbolt first hit. Or sorry, Crest first hit. Just 2 damage and keep going. Or 2 damage, maybe I just pull something out of the... Maybe I just pull this out of here to really play it safe. I mean, it's worth future damage, I guess. I guess I could Hexbolt and then hopefully be able to crest. Let's try that. So what I'm hoping is for card draw so that I can crest. If I don't get it, I could still crest if I really wanted to. So we get a ditch one of those. We can use that to get a confused, and what do we got here? 0. Okay, so I did not actually get my card draw. I got 2 there, 2 there, and confused. And then the question is if I want to get the crest out and save Iron. See, that just seems dumb. I mean, to save Iron Fist. So I'm going to do that. Get the crest out. And just drop. And I'll just take this attack. So I will take the attack. There are 3 or fewer cards in the collection. 1 more gets added. I take 1 damage. And I get an encounter card. And this is the one that gives us 2 cards when we defeat it. Okay, so we're definitely going to try to hexbolt through that thing. So turn 2, we will contingency plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we see only 2 different resources. And we grab a card to replace it. Ooh, Warp Reality. So we will hexbolt. We're looking for some thwarting here. 2 would be great. All right. So maybe we take the think about the card draw more than I want the damage. So I'm going to use that for card draw. I'm going to use this, gets ticked up to a thwart. And then we get the card draw. Okay, so we got our card draw out of that, and then we thwart. This goes. We draw 2 cards. This goes off into the victory display, and we get 2 cards. 7 resources here. I could molecular decay. There's a small danger of actually advancing him a little bit earlier than I want. So if I molecular decay and endurance, or if I Spider-Man and endurance, that trickles out the damage a little bit more. Right. It's definitely fewer damage, though. It's pretty small chance I'm going to actually hit 9 on molecular decay, so let's just get him close. I guess I can always ditch a card if I really want to. So I'm going to do molecular decay. Eight. Okay. We'll leave it at that. We will endurance. It's a little bit of protection if I have to discard anything. We'll keep Warp Reality as further protection from discarding anything. Okay, so we have Warp Reality on the villain turn. Gonna attack, I'm just gonna take it. Got another 1 whole damage. Counter card. Do. Okay. So I'm just, sorry, I shouldn't put it there yet. I'm just debating if I want to clear it or cancel it. So if I cancel it, it costs me 2 cards. If I clear it, I have to flip, spend 1 card anyway, spend another 2 cards to get it back out of the stupid place. So I guess I'm going to warp reality. I mean, the rest of my hand is not that impressive. So I'm just going to warp reality that thing away. Turn 3. So we're now at the point where I wouldn't mind a blocking solution. Oh, sorry, I forgot to, when I brought out endurance, 1, 2, 3. I have to make sure to catch that later. So do I... this is not going to change whether or not... So if I get 2... Hold on. If I want to stall 1 more turn in terms of when I go through the encounter deck... maybe I don't spiritual meditation. Right. I mean, what I'm looking for here is right, solutions for dealing with the baddies. So I have Clea is in there. Sorry, dealing with attacks. Clea is in there. Everybody else we've already seen. Victor's in the discard. So if I spiritual meditation, that's going to take this down by 2. If I hexbolt, that's going to take it down by 3. And I'm going to end up with an encounter card this turn, which is on the turn that this advances. Which actually I don't love. Might even try to stall a turn if I can. So let's perhaps stall a turn if we can. Oh, but if I want to stall a turn... then is it better just to be able to bring out Clea and then advance and deal with that later? Okay, I'm gonna hexbolt. A lot of dithering, as they say. Oh, but hexbolt's out of my hexbolt's out of my deck. Okay, sorry. I apologize for being so dumb. Hexbolt is not out of my deck. So this is what my hand looks like at the moment. Which means I could spiritual meditation and it won't change when the next thing happens. Oh, but I get a chaos magic at a time that sucks. So spiritual meditation again. A chaos magic Clea. Save her for blocking next round. Save my hexbolt. That sucked, but oh well. Okay, so we got chaos magic for those two. Good to see one of those boxes go. Save my hex bolt. It's Clea that's here. I will thwart for 2. She will thwart for 1. And we will draw 4. Mill in turn 3. I will take the attack. I will ditch that. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Probably rather keep my crest for my hex bolts. Okay, then counter card. We get attacked again. We'll do it again. I will just take it. Okay, for another 1. And it is turn 4. So, 2 cards. What's even in there? Got some more double resources. We've seen strength. So there's another double resource in there, which means make it super easy to get my 2 hex bolts off. And then maybe do something else. So let's spiritual meditation. Oh, it isn't a double, but there is this thing. Okay. I guess I did not find that one. I will... Do I want to set up my hex bolt? So I have not yet drawn and replaced. So this turn. So there we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9 down to 5. And now we'll take the fight to them to set up this last thing. Well, I'm going to ditch that. I'm going to keep this, because that's actually not so bad, because I can get past that. That was for take the fight to them. And we got a molecular decay to finish things off. I'll just hold it. Yeah. I'd love to be able to flip and heal as part of all this, but I can't afford Iron Fist and that. So I think I'm just resigned to where I am. Oh, did I activate that turn? Hold on. Right, I had actually flipped because I had actually activated because I had done that to do damage. So check the tape. That's where we're at. So we activate there. There's the stun. Get 2 activations here. Hope for the best. Oh boy, that slows me down. Okay, that I can take. So I think this is turn 5. I think what I do is actually I'm going to flip, take out the big guy, flip, and then can set up the end game really well, but also will have healed. And I can even heal twice, potentially. Oh. No, I need to deal with the thwarting first. So maybe I can heal next turn. Yeah. Okay, so I will molecular decay. 1, 2. For exactly the right number. and he, oops, goes to there. I will flip. I will thwart and then flip. And then the question is, do I want Iron Fist? I don't think so. I think I want something more. Contingency plan. Okay, that'll help me finish this off. Double hex bolt. Okay, confused. Nothing happens. Boost. Caught off guard. Interesting. I guess we'll get rid of the crest, because otherwise that's a lot of health. I think I have all my solutions, right, with hex bolt, contingency plan. So I can 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Before we do that, we can spiritual meditation for 2. Ditch that. Spiritual meditation for 2. Ditch that. Contingency plan will happen when we flip. Luke Cage is going to be too expensive, although great way to get a bunch of extra health if I could afford him. So I'm going to cycle Luke Cage in first hit with my special ability. Chaos Magic. Oh, Luke Cage, I could have used you. Oh well. Okay, before I flip, I'm going to heal. I will contingency plan for 4. That's 3 damage. I will Chaos Magic a Hex Bolt. Oh, I never drew after, hold on. I never drew off my contingency plan. Starhawk. Oh, that's some extra health first. So let's Starhawk with Chaos Magic. So that's going to be 1 and just for completeness, we'll put the acceleration token on. And then ditch this. And Starhawk gets 3. We will then Hex Bolt. And really hope we don't get without thwart. Okay, we got thwart. Thwart damage. So we need thwart damage. Thwart damage. And we are done, and that is 8, 9, 12. It's turn 6. So turn 6, and we got 12 health.